Lucid play Jarvan.
This is the game that we've been waiting for. DPlus HLE.
Yeah, you can't. I think Jarvan
the international champions.
Obvious.
Yeah, feels
back at it again with them white vans.
Specific, right?
I like this Ambessa slam into Renekton ban. When you get Vi on blue side or red side, it's so strong.
Incredibly high.
What will Zeka play mid lane? He will just play Victor, I guess. Ziggs ban is good. Nar ban, Nar Renekton, okay.
He necessarily wants to play.
I don't know, we've seen Zahen spawn. Maybe Zahen would be the champion for Siwoo. But I think that Ambessa is very happy in that matchup, I'm going to be honest. Ambessa is very happy. A little Cassio. Cassio can be slammed into Orianna. Olaf into Ambessa. I don't know about that. Interesting. We got classic draft versus new age draft. Aurora. I don't like Aurora here. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Very good into Ezreal.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking the Vi Ambessa Camille combo. I feel like this. Not gonna lie, I think this Olaf's gonna die to Camille one time, and then the game will be over. That's my thought. You guys know, a random question, guys, for the people in the chat. What is a courier parcel? We insta flash Showmaker. All right.
This is why we
the light jump scare, bro.
In the first phase a lot.
She utilizes the aftershock to make things happen, and she's throwing axes around. Zeus is in a little bit of trouble. The last Thundertoe will not land.
All right, see with the ghost.
I mean, it is ghost and teleport though in this lane.
I don't think Camille should level 1 gank top, no? When he has these sums. I guess they got level 1 information. They ward lane.
He's just not playing at the
Camilla's clicking top. Camilla's clicking top. Vi is clicking top. Are they diving this Olaf because he's freezing the lane? I think they might dive this Olaf because he's freezing the lane.
He's taken a little bit of a back seat to Fenrir.
Holy moly, Siwoo. Siwoo. Risky business, Siwoo. Here comes the TP from Aurora. They're committing. They want to kill Olaf here no matter what.
It's an incredible dive angle.
Did I disappoint you? I let you down. Should I be feeling guilty?
Yeah, they're going to make sure that the Olaf is dead.
They are matching the dive on Cassio bot. I think Aurora wasn't needed for the top dive, by the way. So, unironically, like DK is not so bad off. Like, it's just that this matchup top is very swingy because Zeus is a full level ahead now. And now the issue is they open bot lane, Cassio pushes out, bases, and then Camilla's gonna open top again.
And Showmaker picked up a plate. He doesn't have flash though, so maybe this is what they're going to be able to pick up for themselves. The Showmaker Command Protect is pretty powerful, and the last tick of Ignite is not going to be enough.
Optimism in the damage department. I don't like that Camille uses timer here mid, honestly. Who cares about mid lane, bro? This matchup top is what matters. Don't let Siwoo crash. I don't know. Camille ganking bot lane, mid lane, I think. If I'm Zeus, I'm flaming him. I'm kidding, I'm not flaming anybody. It's just, bro, I played League Classic one time and I just feel like flaming people. Back then, flaming was a part of the experience, you know? People didn't get banned for flaming people.
Is a big thing, even in the support role.
Oh dear, she was just dead. Does manage to pick up a shield, and he's going to be fine. Never mind. He's going to have to
considering Zeus' condition here, they know that Zeus is not going to dive, so he's going to push this in base. Still very good condition. Alright, DK should be stronger in River here, in my opinion. With Zinzao, Shen, and Ezreal, I think they should be stronger in River here. They really want Crab. Like, this Crab decides 6, so both are hungry for Crab. I can hear blubber in my brain.
Is going to connect as Korea looks for an angle delay.
Oh, told you guys about that strength. Told you about that life. Told you about that life. Lucid is now 6, and they can press their advantage. I would never let this guy take his red. Never. Never, 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 never. It's fun to see, like, just because Camille is so often in games now that people are learning how to move against Camille. Like, if you are like the tank, you click towards the wall she's coming from at an angle. People need to do like geometry real time. It's a unique spell, but you have counterplay against the spell.
Avoid getting hit by that shockwave, even if you're not walking where that ball is on the ground, because it's going to get moved. But yeah, I like how DPlus played that. I liked how they were proactive around that moment. We're able to get a small punish there.
Like, understanding like which angles you need to juke from.
Takes a long time.
I don't like the Aurora, honestly. I feel like Aurora really cut their scaling into hell. Not a big fan of the Aurora. Aurora. I would rather prefer like an Ari. Like Aurora is slightly better in lane, but who cares if you're gonna be a lot more useless.
It's going to be a rough time. However, Kanavi was looking to come on over and punish. There's a shockwave once again. And Korea, I don't think he's going to be able to lock down Kanavi. But
Showmaker Loki kind of smurfing though. He just has a bigger presence mid than Zeka after getting Camilled 82 times.
Not having anyone
Respect.
die, kind of crazy.
That was quite fancy.
Not gonna lie, guys, the game state is really fucking good for DK, all things considered. Like, Olaf stabilized top, Orianna is stable, Gumayusi's sacrifices were in vain, and Camilla's level 3. Delight misses.
Yeah, able to arcane shift away. Delight not really wanting to tank up these.
Delight misses.
Delight has not been...
Smash, ladies and gentlemen, is in some trouble. There's the flash over the
Goodbye,
W,
Smash.
which is kind of crazy there. Smash trying to fight it out
With
against
Shen
Gumayusi.
ulting.
Can he
Ooh,
actually get
Smash.
it? And he picks it up, the 1-for-1.
Okay.
Korea comes in, though. He had to
Okay,
extend
Smash.
the ultimate, but he's able to shadow dash.
You know what? You know what?
Oh my
Wow.
goodness, Smash, that was
Wow.
Smash on Ezreal,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen. As Kanavi's going to find out Lucid's in this bush, and I don't know how much he's going to like it.
Yeah, Career is almost dead to minions, actually, as he's following past. There is the Crescent Guard. Career is still going in.
Wow,
However,
DK. Maybe they were obviously, maybe DK is just unleashed, baby. Oh, maybe DK is just unleashed. Come on now.
Lights moving in. Yeah, Showmaker is just making crockery money.
This is a huge win here for DPlus in the extended exchange. Oh, maybe not.
That's a Q flash. Lucid, why?
Going to be there as Lucid
Why?
stays alive for a
Why?
very long time.
Why?
Why? Scared of it, but
Why?
does just
Lucid there initially.
Loving the Smash gameplay. Loving the Smash gameplay. Give us some more. Give us some more, bro. I'm falling in love here against Showmaker. I'm falling in love here against Showmaker. You know, maybe it wasn't your fault, you know, maybe it was the circumstances, you know, maybe it was just, you know, maybe Beryl was just abusive to you, you know, like, I let my hatred for Beryl overcome the love I have for you, Showmaking Maker. Can Keen leave this year? Keen has to go military, is how I understand it. But I don't know. I think it's easily as well to argue that Keen has been the better performing top laner over Zeus over the last 2 years. I think it was just ridiculous. For some reason, the fact that Kespa decided to say we are not counting MSI, that was the ultimate fuck you to GENG. Keep in mind, I think Zeus is the GOAT top laner. For me, Zeus is the GOAT top laner. So it's not like I think little of Zeus, but
now Kanavi's on the other side of the map.
the fact that they openly decided.
Looking for that angle, goes between the worlds as Ragnarok has to be used, and he walks it off.
Ooh. All right, look at that Siwoo, the ace of surviving weak side, bro.
They got a huge wave here.
I was complaining about Kespa. I didn't see how Showmaker died.
Kanavi, or what Showmaker has a control ward on the tri-brush.
Oh, he's just walking forward. He crashed the wave and he's just posturing forward. This is Showmaker's fault. No one should hover for him. He has full information. He can only die through lane like he did. Keen was not on KT for a long time. Wasn't Keen legit on KT for 1 year? And honestly, on that team, Keen was kind of a choker. The thing is, he was elo held on Africa Freaks, but my man was one of the most paid players in the whole league.
Going down here for HLE in the bottom lane.
So,
as all that pressure is applied, Showmaker gets this one. Now they're dropping it mid. Smash is heading over to try to defend.
It's on him, you know. So like other teams didn't have interest.
Crystalline, yeah, was procced there. But they don't get the turret, and that's a big problem here for HLE. They need it.
Whoa, arcane shift in from Smash.
I think BDD will leave KT. Nah. He could have done it at 15 different times when it was a good time, and he chose not to, so... BDD is... I don't know.
Help out there.
They are holding his mom hostage or something.
Yeah, and an ambassador drop. Like, this is an incredible Chemtech Soul game for both teams. We do have Olaf kept in the pen.
Wow.
That gets a big old shield. There's cease and desist from Kanavi. Can he get himself out of this turret range? That's the question. The answer is yes. Has to use the flash to do
like
so.
DK's inactivity in the in-between. HLE is so sharp on the map.
Does get
to push out base, they move so quickly.
Just pushing them away.
Who scales better? It's relatively similar, I would say. I think the standout to me always is Ambessa. Ambessa is such a freak.
There was a moment. Okay, hold up.
Ambessa is not a normal champ.
Here to get the punish on Zeus, so it looks like ultimately they will get at least something out of this.
Yeah, it looks like Hidemaker is turning into Showmaker here in this game, Wolf, as he has teleported in. Zeus is, surrounded completely. 3-time strike comes in. He's doing some funny business.
Flashed.
But that is going to be Baron locking down the
we
kill.
Flashed.
Answering Baron.
I just think they kill it on time, no? Look at that DPS, but this is a pro to belt Cassia, bro.
And it is a 4 versus 5 in theory.
Okay.
They make their way over. Delight is just
Delight the distraction. Nice Cassia ult. What a troll. HLE just lost the whole game. Guys, 20-minute Nashers are unkillable. Not gonna lie. 20-minute Nashers are just unkillable.
So much control. They played the dragon contest perfectly.
Not gonna lie, guys. The Power World card game, I've never been less interested. I think that's the response of non-low players for LTCG.
And that was hit by a herald.
Nah, the League of Legends IP is one of the strongest IPs in the world. I think that's a very different. Like, League of Legends IP is one of the strongest in the world. Like, that has come up in the last 15 years. Obviously, it's no Hello Kitty and Winnie the Pooh and Pokemon, but it's just, in terms of where money is at, the League of Legends TCG comes at a perfect time. Most of us that play League and have the nostalgia factor and a connection to it, bro, we all have disposable incomes now. Honestly, guys, we are here on a goddamn Thursday watching LCK at 12 p.m. We are not employed. Holy. Honestly, I am impressed with DK this game. You know what I'm impressed with? Wait. Wait.
And these health bars are getting lower
Wait,
and lower.
I'm not impressed yet.
A one fight in theory from DPlus.
I don't know, Kanavi just sent it a little bit too soon, I think. You gotta CC chain to Orianna if you do this. All things considered, the fact that this is 2 for 3, the way the fight started is ridiculous, no?
But Zeus is like, hello.
I don't know, Zeus is on best, it just looks like it does 50 times more damage. What is the best way to make money when you're unemployed? Hello, Keith, for you kind of lost. There's a million ways to make money. But if you need to do it to survive, just fucking apply for any job and just start working. Man, fair play to DPlus. What a fucking execution. Yo, what a great game from Siwoo, bro. Siwoo in the past would die 82 times in a game like this. He would be 0-7 and be useless. Our ace is growing, bro. I feel like the presence of the Aurora is just non-existent, no? She's so fed, but I think this champion is so useless. Bro, LCK is gonna be so beautiful. LCK is so beautiful now when we have the top group. DPlus, T1, GENG, HLE, KT. The top group is going to be so delicious.
And Zeka taking a lot of damage here. True Shot Barrage comes down. Public execution to try and escape as Showmaker goes golden to avoid all of the damage and follow-up. And Kanavi's dead once again. He's going to get exhausted as soon as he shows up. Siwoo takes down Delight before the fight has really started. Petrifying Gaze is scary. On to Lucid there, slows him up for a moment. And Zeka has finally joined the fight. Tries to dash cannon forward.
That's Zeka, but
full combo on a Showmaker
bro didn't land QE.
And takes so much damage back in response.
Pretty sure there's 5, not 6.
No tools to walk through control vision.
Kanavi so far, this Nashor is gone. Easy smite, 960 smite.
And DPlus is just going to leave.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the CVMax thing. I'm not gonna claim. I'm not defending him because I don't know or how he works. But I think that a lot of people that don't understand cultural nuances are judging him. He also got cleared. He didn't get banned by Kespa after investigation. These organizations keep hiring him, right? Looking to do results. Because it's like, if you want to hate on CVMax, then it's like, then hate on all the orgs that also hire him, right? Because people say that he's like giga abusive and that he fucks with the players' mental, and people jump to conclusion when Career was like crying and CVMax like comforted him. People just jump to conclusion about CVMax. I'm not saying that I know him. I don't know the guy. But I do think that people don't care about cultural nuance, and people don't care about like the actual facts that are available, you know?
Yeah, and you don't have to force it.
Alright, that's a fucking engage there. Orianna. No Hourglass doesn't get Orianna ult off. It was so close. Maybe it doesn't matter. Actually got Orianna ult. Bro, I'm so confused. I thought Showmaker got engage on. He got Orianna ult off. What the hell am I? I'm blind. Have you ever made someone cry? Once.
Nice attempt here to try to bring this back. There's another one here from Zeka. See if they can push DPlus out of the base.
Yeah, Zeus is still alive.
But he deserved it.
I'm still a little bit frightened. However, they're going to look for the turn. Gumayusi gets surrounded and the snake will fall. Now Zeus is going to be their next target. Lucid gets the flash, finds the 3-talent strike, and it's a double for Showmaker. Lucid still going back in. They'll find basically an
I think coaches in the West are too soft on their players.
He respawns way too early.
Depends.
These Nexus turrets are going to go down, and DPlus Kia will draw first blood in this legend. Allowed to chase after anyone.
Victor Syndra.
Also fine, I think,
Victor Syndra, Bard, Nautilus. Alright, the pivot to Lee. I think that the DPlus Kia draft is, they're already ahead, bro. They're already ahead. How do you pair mid? You just have to slam Akali here, Zeka, or FF the game.
Yeah, I'm also really confused about
Pike,
what they're going to pair along.
I don't know about picking Jin into Skana showing, guys. I think there's a high chance that your champ is going to be in trouble with what's showing. This is Victor bot, we don't know yet. I don't think Locke is first, like, you can counter Locke. It's very, obviously extremely strong on this patch, but you can counter it. You have good bad matchups into Akali and Galio, and sometimes it doesn't work out, you know, sometimes Locke gets just very fed and not punished on side, and
yeah, he's like,
he has a good time.
Brought a Nerf gun to the Rise.
Slam.
This is feeling like it will
So Victor's going bot already decided. Victor Pike.
Okay.
I don't think Victor Pike is the strongest lane. I don't think that they have insane synergy because Victor is not strong level 1, 2, 3.
Is still for here to
get a last pick top like this for Siwoo. Annie Lee into Rise can be okay. Can be okay. But then I think that DPlus, you know what they should do? They should put Rise bot. Honestly, put Rise Pike bot. That's the solution. Annie gets slammed here, go Victor mid into Annie, complete free win for Victor, and just play Rise Pike bot. And then all of this is acceptable. Rigatoni. Not easy for Zeus to blind pick here, bro. Like, the comp is so incomplete. Aatrox. He's really doing it. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know, he's pulling off the skin of his neck. I don't believe in his Irelia in this moment.
I mean,
the Rigatoni. Honestly, I feel like DPlus draft is it's kind of juicy, no? Like, only if they send Rise bot lane. Rise Pike bot lane, Victor mid. Send it. Smash play. Play Rise bot. Play Rise bot. Trust.
Inherent kind of tankiness here.
And when your main source of consistent damage overall isn't Jin, later on in the game, sure, Annie and Aatrox can both do it a little bit.
Right. We might go to game 3. If Kanavi pops off here,
consider also
if they can farm the Rise, mid lane decides everything, honestly.
And the Victor played it.
Look in. Pike didn't do anything creative level 1. He's just laning with the Victor. Alright. Scaly looks good for DK in my mind with Rise and Victor, but honestly, Jin is not so shabby himself. I don't think it's super black and white. I think Bard and Jin scale really good this game too, right? Like, Bard completely outscales Pike, it's not even close. So I think scaling is kind of up in the air. I don't think either team. I don't think either team outscales the other. But I do think that the game is not decided by scaling at all. Like the game is going to be decided like the first 3v3 or 2v2 that goes in the favor of a team. I do think that Bard, Lee, and Annie are better than Skarner, Pyke, Rise as a trio.
Like you were saying, I mean, I
so let's see what they can
HLE
cook up.
should be able to utilize this draft.
Skarners do so much damage. Okay, Showmaker, this is a bridge too far.
Oh, he did. He did. We talked about that snowball. We talked about that snowball. It begins. My boy's got no flash. My boy's got no flash. Mid is frozen. Showmaker also TP'd back. And Annie's just TP'ing back on a freeze. Okay. We might go to game 3, ladies and gentlemen, off of this gank alone, because it is going to start a cascade of problems. So DPlus Kia. DPlus Kia.
Looking at the wave state exactly.
Lee will get his 6, and then I think our boy Showmaker is going to get kicked in the head, bro.
Showmaker in the mid lane. All right, no Chemtech sold this game. That is going to be the first dragon here that HLE look to be taking right now.
Boom.
There's a Bone Skewer onto Delight, though, as he flashes to get the stun.
Boom, no flash.
To make sure that that one is lined up, and I don't think that safeguard is going to be enough.
There's something not believable about the Bard, no? I know he's 7-3, but I feel like it's kind of fake. Because he won a lot of games, and I'm like, yo, they're like, what are we doing? Afanguli.
Lucid, Skarner doesn't really care as that
Did
much
DK pick Reggaeton on 5? Yeah, I think it's a fine Reggaeton game. Very tanky, can't die to anything. Wins lane against Aatrox.
And without level 6 himself. So man,
I just saw the Fatty Mundo angle. You wanna pick Mundo
from career to secure the stun,
in this draft?
Kind of keeping Delight.
I don't know about that, Kevin. First we're picking Mundo into Aatrox, which is the biggest counter. I know Zeus did it once. And also you're doing it with Rise, Victor.
It reacts.
So I don't know about that, Kevin.
Yeah, slice and dice available there.
I think no matter Zeus doing it into Bin, gangsters all hell. But
the wave. He does
match
level
was horrible
6 as well, so the next wave, they are up
right.
now. HLE looking for smash towards this bottom side.
A wave though.
Smash.
Let's see whether the curtain call is going to actually work out here. That's a great flash as he gets kicked over the wall. And down he will go. The turret,
Kanavi.
it does destroy
And Delight.
But
something's off about you two. Something is off about you two, the way you guys played this. It's some goofy.
Smash, but man, everything
that's a little bit of goofy.
Guma was like, all right, thanks for the clown.
Showmaker got away with having no flash. I think that's crazy.
Guma, he didn't miss critically.
No kick, no gank, no murder.
There. He ends up picking up first blood. There's just too many members for Smash to
got away
be
with
able to do anything there despite the whiffs.
Maybe Showmaker movement is just too good, bro. Look how he reacts to the gank.
Protect Showmaker here, but he might be in trouble himself. Zeka flashes.
Even moves out of the portal.
Hit the Scorpion. There's a blast cone available to try and get him out of here. His Crocodile in the area as Zeus does get over.
Look how much time DK is winning, bro. They're winning so much time.
And now Siwoo gets in, actually pulls Delight out, but this is a Bard, so he can magically journey his way back if he wants to, and instead, he's just going to wander out of there.
Korea will spot this out. Romo
also an Aatrox.
So this is not by any means
I'm not a super big fan of the tank Aatrox archetype.
Lucid is going to walk his way over. Look at the health bar advantage. It is absurd.
They can't hurt him that much.
No. Well, Deadly Flourish does come
down. This is a tanky
honestly,
Lucid. He's buying so much time.
Showmaker is going to turn up though.
And now we're dead. We commit everything to try to kill Lucid. We didn't use kick before we died with Lee as well. We just tried to kill a double, triple, quadruple, quintuple.
Lucid's getting sniped. Showmaker is looking to tank it up in front of him. He gets himself out of the way. That is Zeka getting in there. They take them both down. Lucid has to get out.
Oh, the DK's draft just runs out of steam, doesn't it? Victor was just cosmetically just jerking it in the river, bro.
Objectives in this series.
How did that go so wrong after they one-shot Kanavi, bro?
Smite advantage in the fight.
Let's take a look at this again, because this looks so bad, no? They tried to kill Lucid. Does Gumayusi just do too much damage? He just gets to fire off all his magazines. Does Tibbers just do too much damage? Lucid's got flash, Showmaker's got flash.
Flash him out of there and say, well, you guys don't have Smite. We'll continue to contest and otherwise reset, but they stay. Lucid's so low that Showmaker has
what
to
are we
tank.
doing?
Because Showmaker tanks, he dies. He also messes up the flash and doesn't get
Oh
out.
my lord.
Yeah. It was all a little bit of a disaster there for DPlus Kia.
Oh my lord!
Smash
It
not
started
going to be
so
able to contend
well.
with a 4 now and 0. Annie.
We're going to game 3.
He got his role quest done before he died. Where he needs to be right now, chasing career out of his own jungle. There's another one.
Binding lands, and that's going to be a dead pike.
This comp from ahead.
From side to
Alright, sorry,
Blood
team.
is
Just
going
checked
to
my
even
fiance.
out the
She's
goal
doing better.
almost completely.
I'm happy.
This game is so wild. I think, okay.
Yeah, flashes because
might
the
still
turret
die.
got mad. And there's a bullet. Good sidestep from Smash. He tried to get through, and it
Honestly,
didn't work. Gumayusi
I think the
is
issue
gonna
is
be
just
able to lock
Victor,
down the
honestly, in
kill.
this draft.
Popping off again.
The issue in this draft is just
On
Victor.
Jin. It's one of his
Victor
best
can't
picks.
keep up
Got
in
a
this
lot of
game at
really
all.
top-tier
He's
picks,
basically like an
obviously, but this one
ADC,
is one
you know?
he's most known for,
He needs 3 items. He needs
next to
his fucking
Caitlyn
passive,
over the
bro. He's
last few
just
years
doesn't
as
put any
Siwoo
threat.
may also be a victim.
Ooh.
Yeah, Zeka
Ooh,
was taking
Siwoo.
out the turret here, but does make it out with the flash. Siwoo
Okay.
not going to survive is Lucid. Not
Take
sure
the
about that
portal.
one, but
Oh,
the Pike is able
they
to
can't
lock down
click the
kill
portal?
and release in. Magical Journey, I believe, was taken there by Korea. He does able to
No, they picked
catch
Victor
up
because it
with
was picked
Delight here.
early, right?
This game
That's
is
the main
starting to
thing.
get
But then they pivoted to
too
Rise. They picked Rise on 4.
Yes.
And that's the problem.
Before we had that fight,
They picked Rise on 4 when they could have sent Victor mid.
That the goal lead is
And they saw Jin and Bard, so they could have pivoted.
A lot of the time in this game, but the
They could have put Victor mid with Scanner. That's a perfectly fine combo. Like that's a good combo, no?
I think that the goal
Victor
lead
blind
makes it
mid
look
in
like
this
they're not
game.
that far ahead, but they really are.
You could just ban like a
Smash, there was
Kali
really
or
tricky
whatever.
spot there 'cause he was just on
And,
the
or
edge,
you could
so
just
if he
decide
knew
to
if
pick
he kept
top lane on
walking, that
4
final
too.
shot
It
was
works.
still inbounds. So he walked up and then he was kind of.
And then you can choose AD or mid lane on 5.
Had his number. Here, it's a little bit of a messy follow-up.
Oh, the Impale got Zeka out of there.
You think DK were looking to get the Annie and got got? I mean, Annie was picked 4-5.
Where's the Annie?
They picked Rise on 4.
Made it so there was both.
I like that one
I think Showmaker in the past has opted into the Annie matchup because he likes it. Play Rise bot, is this still possible? Thing is, I called for Rise bot, and with Pike it's better, but then you have a Pike with a Victor mid.
Lucid may survive, but he's not.
What makes Rise not playable bot?
Great stun.
Nothing. He is playable bot.
They do turn it onto Smash, and down he will go. Zeus now fighting against Siwoo here as it's a decent bone skewer, but killing the Aatrox is not saving that sole point, and I don't know whether they can even kill the Aatrox. So Siwoo, he has to try and get out of there. The Dominus comes on forward, another bone skewer, but it does not matter.
Holy, I don't know, Zeus
Kanavi
is so clean on everything that he plays.
And HLE are really running away with it now.
They really are. With the Renekton, can I get the Dragon as Kanavi's by himself?
He is. He's dead. Okay, Smash is going to pick up that
What
kill.
the hell is Kanavi doing?
DPlus.
That's a very normal.
How did the boy end up here?
He wanted to kill the outer turret top lane with Shelly, but found bad guys. Okay, speaking of bad guys, Siwoo is completely surrounded, does slice and dice, but the stun comes in, and boom goes the Renekton Mike.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the SDK format. I think the SDK format has regressed. I don't mind having the split groups for sure. I think that's cool, but no finals in spring.
This kind of has been the trend of mid laners
the SK Cup,
Yeah.
I don't like either, bro. We can make a better format than the SK Cup, right?
Their other side laner.
Lock down these
This is
minions.
tricky.
Yeah. Showmaker moving on over. They do not manage to get the wallbang.
I think killing Zeka is going to take so long.
Down as the rocks come in. The flash and the ulti now invested.
He flashed because Lee's too far away. Can't collapse on time.
If they had vision control over Baron, the Smash Flash back available, like you mentioned.
Yep.
There are some ways here.
Oh, but they may not have their Scorpion.
Might straight up be Kellen, bro.
Tanky. It's kind of absurd. There's the kick, though, into the Tempered Fate, and they line
Fatty
them up.
combo from Delight. He heard me talk shit about his bod, bro.
Is just dead. The answering kill is going to be there, though.
He heard
the
me.
damage from Smash is pretty massive. Korea tanking up so many of these
He heard me.
bullets and goes down.
Don't know what DK is doing though in the movement. I don't know what they play. They don't play wider. They can reposition with Rise ult. Wait for the Renekton collapse. Very lazy gameplay from DPlus.
I don't know what DPlus are going to do
DPlus
here.
are kind of, do you know what DPlus are playing like? DPlus is playing like they don't think the draft is winning. That's how it looks like. They don't believe in the draft. They don't see the vision. That's how they play. I recognize it players that play like this.
No way. They get this dragon for sure. The DPlus can't get anywhere near it.
Very scary prospect, and the idea of fighting around a Baron will be a tough one. Tempered Fate is going to lock down the jungler. DPlus, can they get into position? That is the question. So much damage going down onto Lucid, trying to escape. They try and turn it.
Oh!
And he even flashes away. They take out the Pike. Siwoo so
That's
close
not
to
enough.
dead. And now it's Zeus' turn to kind of go ballistic. He's looking to get on top of Smash, but misses a bunch of buttons. Now Showmaker flashes away from Delight, who tries to flash in.
Scarlet's coming back through.
I thought he might have gotten more. He
Does
was
Zeka outscale? I don't think so.
There was like almost.
I keep in mind, guys, actually have a fucking Hextech soul.
Zeka walks forward here. I don't feel like chasing.
Zeka outscale if no soul and before Jin gets monster damage. It's not super easy, like target access. I keep in mind, like you're saying DK outscale when they have fucking Pike on their team. I think people, you need to look at the metrics of other roles outside of damage. Like Bard scales like a beast this game. Bard scaling is insane this game. Is that a part of your equation when you look at outscaling? Probably not, right? Like the only lens in scaling is not only damage. It's also target access.
Now Zeus is looking to make his way in. Nice little knock-up.
Actual pressure.
The curtains are being called, pulled back by the Infernal Chains, and down goes the Skana. That should mean bad. Kanavi's already on it, and Zeus is already underneath the enemy inhibitor turret. I'm not sure whether he really wants to, as he's going to have to umbrally dash through that.
Bard is one of the hardest scaling supports in the game.
Make his way in the Arcane Storm.
This just makes the game for Ryze and Victor so much harder to play, right? So you need to always estimate every dynamic, everything. Actualize Ryze is very nice, fully stacked Victor is very nice, but I think it's not easy to operate these champions against Bard, Annie, Lee. The enemy has a lot of tools.
This Jin ultimate is very high value.
Wolf, is this just are we just burger flipping? Oh no, we're not. Showmaker gonna have to walk the wrong direction to avoid the Tempered Fate. He is lasting a long time, but he gets back to
Kanavi.
Zeka. Another great impale is going to come down, but it's only on to Kanavi.
So late to this.
Siwoo trying to keep them at bay, but the Pike just cannot even stand in this game anymore. And the curtains have been called by Gumayusi. Lucid able to avoid a couple of them, and he's very tanky. So he's not going to be dying at this point.
Let's stop talking about DK outscaling with that Pike on their team.
Like, well, Elder should go straight to Baron.
Stop smoking.
Very difficult to contest Baron. And then we have
stop
Elder
smoking crack.
Baron. The push is
Victor 1v9 against Lee, Annie, Jin, Bard. It's not easy.
Right? There's no way DPlus could come back from this.
Absolutely not. It's impossible. Zero chance.
Siwoo is just going to be free food as well.
Yep, they're going to test out their brand new dragon here, as it does just consume the crocodile.
On the other side of the map,
the game is too fast. The game became too fast when Pike was locked in and Annie Lee Sin is the mid matchup and you have a Victor.
DPlus
will be able to do so as Delight getting sliced on here. The rest of HLE are going to move up. Korea looking to see who he can catch out of position. The flash away from the crocodile. As he will be able to at least hold on to that wave. Korea almost burns down to the Elder. But these Nexus turrets, they are just dying. I'm not sure about that Tempered Fate, but it doesn't even seem to really matter. As Siwoo getting into the backline, they realize they have to pull the trigger. Kanavi fighting three of them, and finally HLE will get back to business. Gumayusi just needs to hit the Nexus a couple of times, and they will be bringing us to that third game in this Legend Group series. An incredible one so far. The Flash Impale does nothing. The Scorpion burns down. Both junglers taking a little bit of a break here, but I think the Nexus is going to take a break as well, and HLE will bring us to a deciding game in this series.
I think DPlus putting on a clinic.
Aiming to KRX. Holy Kirkified DRX are getting aiming. Fuck that team. Rip Bozo. What is this standard bot lane matchup? What are we talking about? I think HLE is ahead in the draft, guys. It's not super comfortable Javan game. You have Lucian, Milio, I think it's more premium than Yunara Lulu, and then Nar here with bans. Like Twisted Fate, Vayne, Tristana, like I have no idea what she was gonna play, bro. Holy, they're going Yone mid.
Looks like HLE
Kiana. Okay, that's okay. Alright, Siwoo, what you got, bro? Cook, bro, cook. Like, go crazy. Go crazy. Pick a champion we've never seen before. Come on, Siwoo. You gotta carry the game, bro. I swear, if you pick something like Malphite, I will turn off the stream.
Ari.
Give me Urgot.
Okay, so Syndra.
Give me
left to
Silas.
that either. Basically just that
Jax, I don't know about Jax, but I guess it's okay. You are a Jax player, Siwoo. I will allow it.
As
a fat Galio.
It's not, as the Galio does.
I'm liking HLE's draft, guys. I'm liking it a lot.
In some of these fights.
Maybe Jarvan, if you can find like a level 3 gank on bot lane and there's Yunara Lulu like dominate lane, maybe.
So
then I can see
being a very tanky boy,
you guys just know I'm Yunara Lulu haters.
I'm for the MSI champions to win this one. As Zeka's gonna face check.
Speaking of cooking,
God.
this is
He gets a
cooking.
big old taunt, and he does flash away, but Career is flashing after him. The only one to do so, Glitterland slows him down. Another couple
Holy,
of
what a brutal death.
Help him out. As Lucid
Holy,
drop a
it's not even
there.
death.
Hard committing for this. The flash forward, the heal. Zeka's still alive as finally he goes
Jesus.
down. And Smash gets first blood.
That's the problem with the escape attempt.
Smash
here
gets first blood. Jarvan's clear is kind of cooked.
He's just not going to be able to.
Kanavi did wolves
really,
into cross into his
bot. He wasn't going to be able to escape no matter what, but he gave the opportunity for someone other than a Lulu. If he had just let the kill go over to Career there, I'm not sure if Career would have been able to get there.
Smash has no barrier.
Way, you know, a lot of summoners expended here for the side of DPlus. Career down his flash. Smash.
Top lane situation looks
which will hurt the
doomed.
as you can see here.
Yeah.
Top lane situation looks
a bit worse for wear, as we can see. That Glitterland's helping out, but HLE still in a phenomenal position. It looks like Smash is going to have to go back, and very happy that he gets the flash forward from Shia, but he's got Meganar coming up, and now Shia without that
I think if Zeus flashed a little bit better, she was dead.
Enough distance, but he's going to have to go
not an easy flash to make, though. You got a react flash, and instinctively you're going to flash backwards and playing a ranged champ.
Siwoo collapsed, but he does recover well. Now Smash gets the kill, buys a call.
Oh dear. Korea very dead.
Wow. Clean dive. One turret shot happened.
So much experience from the
the flash on low last minute. I mean last second was last minute. Last millisecond rather.
Just gonna say that
to make sure that another turret is charging. We're getting power spike today. Yeah, power spike is today after LCK. Lucid is completing his clear. Still manages to get a 3-minute clear, you know, like considering he flashed and was bonking bot lane when his camps were alive. Not the worst, you know.
Get chased down and die. And I think that chase down is actually even more.
That's a crazy score for Lucid, Jarvan.
So much time.
Yeah, exactly right. It's now Smash trying to fight against Gumayusi, but I don't think he really wants to. He's already going to have to go back home once again. Fire kick is going to connect here. Slurkle goes wide. Career taken out, and Gumayusi on 2-0.
No flash. They couldn't crash the wave on time.
And for some reason, Smash, I guess,
Lulu's in the dumpster.
Thought he had the edge there in this
Gumayusi
one. Campfire is rolling.
It's just unleashing pent-up rage about playing AP carries in this Lucian performance.
And this is
Lucid took chickens. This is a bleed punishment for Kanavi's level 3 gank bot, or dive rather.
Yeah, he's skirting the vision as well quite nicely. That control wall doing nothing right now, as they did have information that it was there. Delight gonna throw that fire kick over.
Slurkle.
They do get wind of this Jarvan's position.
Is Kanavi coming?
Play this. Flash and barrier both up and available, like you were saying. Relentless pursuit.
Holy, Gumayusi's spacing is kind of crazy though.
The shield from the barrier.
Made the same mistake Zeus did. I think it could have made an aggressive flash here.
Kanavi still has flash as well. I think he should be able to escape, but again, he's out of the lane. And Kuma played that so well. He's like, I have barrier advantage for a few more seconds, and there might actually be able to turn this into further advantages now, as yes, Smash is going to be able to back, but there's two members here who don't have a whole lot of help.
And this Yunara is not getting any minions anymore. That Cull is taking a while to stack up. Good hop there from Zeus to get out of the way of Shia, who's taking hyper damage here in this top lane. And there is no vision.
Oh, the timing. Smash was almost in danger there, bro. Almost had to just burn flash dry.
Yeah.
With this Kiana map
Lucid's
opener.
Farming the minions, but Kanavi is farming. This is the antithesis
Lucian bases in fog.
Kanavi lives in
Kiana too, and she's gonna try to click the top crab to get info.
700 gold ahead.
Galio hovered to the wrong side. I think if Galio checked top crab, Kiana would be so happy. Fully Galio isn't real anymore. Everyone's playing like a tank item in Abyssal Mask or the Mage Fire Cape or whatever it's called. And then a cheeky little Imperial Mandate. Just decreases the cooldown of W and E so much. Just gives ability haste on any spell that immobilizes. And the cool thing about Galio is that he has 3. Imperial Mandate is just OP, bro. I honestly think that probably you should just buy MR, Ruby, and then go Imperial Mandate. Just don't delay it in Imperial Mandate.
Or 2 components rather. Is looking for that first item.
Like Imperial Mandate is just so broken.
And he is going to actually be online right now.
It's an elegant solution. It's like actually DK are avoiding the Essence Revolution right now and are farming evenly. They're gonna sacrifice their quest, but
if he had level 6 a moment before,
I think you take it because you would get one shot by the solution melee right now.
6 next to his name that he won't be pressing. You got the Essence Reaver, you got Profane Hydra.
Hey, Chovies. I mean, Showmaker is choving.
Smash gets the Arc of Ruin, but this is now without Flash. Zeus might be susceptible. As the counter-strike comes down, holds the leap strike nicely to Siwoo, so he stays in range. Still, Zeus going to push them away. He didn't have ulti. Yeah. They still just back off.
I think that this case is really good for HLE. Sorry, DPlus. They're defending 3v4, and Yunara's pushing for free.
Taunt comes down as even Zeka getting involved. Zeus gets put into the cataclysm.
Lucid! Oh!
Manages to make it work. They go 1-for-1 on the junglers.
Really good for DPlus.
Way closer than I expected.
1-for-1 in this scenario? It's amazing.
Unfortunately, they don't have enough damage.
3v4 dive. I think Kanavi just played too fast, by the way. I think if Kanavi syncs with his teammates a little bit more, I think that they will get so much more out of his ult.
Kanavi ultimate really here is
DPlus managed to get Kraken Slayer on Yunara.
Even things out a little bit.
You got to push out bot. I just remember how fucked she was in the game, you know.
Like that could have been worse.
Absolutely tremendously bad.
Still giving up an Ocean Drake. All of
we have to improve on a lot of things to catch up.
Is working out for him as
sometimes as simple as that, guys. Team Liquid's played were further along their development right now, you know. They played together and they really peaked at MSI, and they're holding on to that. Like at the end of the off-season, Team Liquid, I've been saying it the entire year, I was very disappointed with how weak they played in accordance to how strong I think they should be in winter and in spring. Because they were one of the teams that won off-season. Because Quid was a super high prospect. And then the only question mark was Jose Diodo, really. But it turns out Jose Diodo is a fucking godsend. He's been the best player on the team by far, you know?
Scatter is going to connect onto the Melio. Force of will, the ulti, and Showmaker just pops to light like a balloon.
Showmaker.
Kanavi trying to take down this roof.
Ooh, Kanavi.
And let's see whether he can get it out.
Ooh, DPlus, no way.
It's flashing in. I'm not sure about it, but the rest of his
what a
teammates
comeback.
back him up, and down goes Zeus.
Damn, I kinda like this. You know, it's a really good fighting time because Lucian is on not even on Ivory yet, and Showmaker just killed the light. He just executed him. Stun on the long range, Q into R, level 11, Showmaking Mecha. And then the EQ on Kanavi. Kanavi is just not awake, bro. He had no W or something. Yeah, this Yunara has equalized their game completely. The swap into top side, and then the re-swap, and then the 3v4 on top. The 1-for-1 kill, letting Yunara get Kraken back. The gold lead of Lucian has...
back on the board.
And now Gumayusi has to play into this Jax.
But it's still so much utility for this comp that's still very online right now as Lucid is going to find out.
Yeah, there is
okay, Lucid flashes out. That's the Gali ultimate. Gumayusi trading with Smash. Smash holding his ground. They still have Lulu ultimate culling. It's kind of peppering.
And just typewriter DK.
Ooh, Gumayusi. Big stun. Kanavi dodging, like not getting hit by that stun.
Fighting off to the side in their own sort of little battle here, and everyone else, I mean...
I think when you're in games like these and you don't have AP on your team, you don't buy a Wilson Mask, you just go Mercs Protobelt Mandate.
Oh, teleport in.
Have a Gnar, and there's that TP from Showmaker. If he shows up, those health bars are pretty low. Kanavi is on a timer here.
Yeah, look at these health bars from HLE. They're going down so low, but Zeka makes his way in.
Showmaker on the flank gets Kanavi.
The Drake is over there, and now Lucid.
Showmaker.
Gumayusi is protected, and he gets the double
Okay, I think DK was a little bit too optimistic, guys. A little bit too optimistic with the contest. They lost so much HP on the prior engagement, like Smash was pushed out of the game. Smash was 1 HP, Jarvan was low.
Great team fight, and they get
I think they had the positional disadvantage. I think this is one of those Drakes that you had to just accept.
I think a great showcasing of the
you had to accept.
Priority on objectives
at the beginning of the game.
And just like that, Lucian is 1k gold ahead again.
There's still a couple of Drakes to worry about before
The comeback
that
has
soul
gotten
is going to be coming
forgotten.
on through. Smash.
Does Galio W reach outside the indicator? Galio W taunts from the edge of the enemy hitbox.
Ooh, cute little scatter comes in.
So if the edge of their hitbox is in the circle, then
if he has flash there, I think
you get vacuumed.
And it's like Hanwha have Baron.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Cataclysm comes in though. Kanavi,
Showmaker no flash.
Talent comes down, he flashes, he takes out
Kanavi is such a freak, bro. Where the hell did he come from?
Lucid, oh, bit of a misplay there.
Ooh.
Does
Burn?
claim the wild growth and stays alive.
Thought Millie Burn might have gotten him, but
he
survived.
like a little bit of an unforced error.
They got a 100-0 Guma somehow, and they just don't have access.
Well, I think Lucid's going to be the first 100-0 as Slurkle does connect onto Gumayusi. He takes a fair bit of damage, but that is no jungler.
Or 2-2
Honestly, if you're DK,
here. And also Siwoo is going to get this.
You're fucking happy with this, bro. I swear.
Yeah, so Zeus is
a good trade for
going
DK.
to try and chase him down.
All things considered.
Grandmaster's Might comes in.
You have IE gap,
secured.
third item gap on
They
Kiana.
almost baited Zeus in. Well,
In order to
Still
get the purple
no
bar.
massive progress with the Nash.
yeah, and for
The issue for DK is that by the time the next Drake spawns,
Zeus has
Lucian will have 4 items and Unara will only have 3.
Showmaker having peel here, as well as Lucid's Cataclysm.
The
Just be
item
happy
advantage
with
for
the inner, I
Lucian
think, is
will
what
always
HLE
be heavy
are thinking.
until they win a
will
fight.
just take this one down and
Much freer in these side lanes. Taunt is going to be fantastic here from Zeka as Gumayusi will execute Lucid. Absolutely nothing he can do. She throws down the
And the big thing for Blabber, I think, is just
stop Gumayusi from just murdering
recognize
everyone.
when
But
the
that is
hard
only
work
gonna
is
delay
done
the
and
inevitable.
simplifying the game.
And with Lucid dead, that is
Rather
a
than
guaranteed drag
breaking
here
the
in 20
game.
seconds.
this pick on this
Breaking
map,
the
now
game
without
when it's not
jungler,
necessary.
Trying to contest for Dragon Prio is
Yeah, this is a
Alright,
very
once
scary
again,
Kiana is what I'm
HLE
trying
just needs to
say.
leverage the fact that they have 4 item advantage on this Lucian, 4 item advantage on Kiana. Kiana's 4,000
Still,
gold over
doesn't
Jarvan.
have a lot of health
And
to
they can
him.
just press
There's,
Nash.
like, you know, there's things you can say.
yeah. That's the thing. Like there are
think
ways
Zeka
this
dies
could
here,
go
don't know.
wrong, which is why HLE still need to
They
play
can
this
maybe ult out.
carefully. They play as crisply, but now the Baron's up.
Siwoo needs to hold E.
Invested here from Siwoo as well.
Guma.
Lucid looking for Gumayusi. It's a lot of burst damage.
Gumayusi
Culling
flash.
goes down. Siwoo has found Zeka. Taunt comes in. Justice punches down.
Alright, that's a solo bolo.
Again. Solo kill for the Jackson. He's starting to become. Well, he's begun.
DK kind of accelerated it, you know, with the fight that they lost.
What are we doing, buddy? He's gonna have to leap strike his way out. He does manage to do that. The tiniest little supreme display of talent comes in. Siwoo goes golden momentarily, but he's just dead. Zeka might be traded, but I don't know whether it's worth. Smash at least picks up that kill. 4 versus 4, no Jax, no Galio.
I don't know. Zeka kind of did the same. Zeka kind of did the same. Keep in mind, Gumayusi has no flash.
For that one to be gone.
Smash did a good job trading there. Holy, the ult Lulu combo. Oh, Smash!
Into his own hands. They've killed the carry. Zeus, the last man standing with just a light.
That combo was sick though. The time on the Lulu ult was insane. Like he ulted while Jarvan is in the air to cancel Lucian because obviously Lucian is holding E for the Jarvan ult. That was insane, by the way. Holy moly. Like imagine the fact that they won this fight when the ace just died. I have to see the replay to see what Zeka did because Zeka did exactly the same thing that Siwoo did. Just kind of ran it down.
They're going to try and turn. They're looking for it. As there is no
Showmaker's getting killed by this Nasher, bro. Showmaker got ult back.
He moves himself out.
Are they genius?
So low. And entrance. Down goes Korea. She is once again in a really
We're still hitting Nash.
spot. And Lucid looking to make his way into the Baron pit. He is going to get in.
Kiana just spawned and they know. Oh my lord.
That's the question. I don't know whether he can, but I don't know whether.
Oh my lord, DPlus.
DPlus now find themselves.
Holy, what a robbery.
In an advantage.
This is a stick up. Give me all your money.
At least make sure this mid wave is
Put
so
it in
far
his
away.
bag.
Now, keep in mind, there is still a mid-outer turret to go through
Alright,
here.
what did Zeka do? What did Zeka do?
Just watch Guma in this fight.
Siwoo gets bonked, gets killed, and then Zeka. Where is Zeka going? What is Kanavi doing? What are these two doing? Jack's complete free kill, and these two are engaging on the mid wave, bro, in bad numbers. ridiculous.
He needs damage for Peel,
all they need to do was do nothing. What is Zeka Kanavi doing? And then here, look at this combo from Lucid Lulu, bro. Bomba Clot. And then the stun, the Mikos is kind of nice, but Smash just flashes forward and collects, bro. That's, I think Smash has higher gold now. I think Smash is ahead.
And then here in this
He's ahead.
Zeus is definitely alone, not going to be able to get this done. But
Smash has more goals than Gumayusi.
Calculated play from HLE to come over here to try to deny. So the Baron doing so much work.
Smash is clean though, bro. Look at how clean Smash is. I like him, bro. As Nash is a fister, bro. Like the Nash with freaking 52 arms is a menace, bro. The timing on Siwoo to save it. Oh, DK played this fucking insanely good. It's on the edge, bro.
Oh my God, Shiv, stop it! Deciding
game. Press tab, please. I want to see Smash's items.
He's now diving in towards Zeka. The inhibitor in the bottom lane almost died, by the way. It's Gumayusi. He's got so much burst damage every time Smash moves forward like that. Flash is back. Scary. Carling not really doing too much.
Carling not doing damage is a really big deal. That's the stun,
Kanavi taking a lot of damage. The previous play, talent comes down. Lucid.
Oh, the ult didn't go off, but Zeka's 1 HP. Smashy. Smashy Penta? Is it just Smashy Penta, bro? Uno más, Smash W. Uno más.
Away from the battlefield.
Uno más.
Picks up the triple, and you best believe that one felt the best.
Look at the damage done. Yunara Lulu somehow got Omega fed, guys. Omega fed.
Look at Lucid's face.
Yeah, Showmaker popping off.
Holy.
They are riding the momentum from Paris, and this squad
Yunara, 3K gold lead.
The second international title was greater than the first.
Damn.
And they'll take HLE out in the first matchup of the Legend Group between these two.
Damn. With that start, HLE, with that start.
This game,
I think we gotta say
the most ridiculous
Kanavi,
demonstration of mental
the MVP
and look at CVMax,
of failure.
The proud dad vibes I have seen out of
Zeka,
that guy
the
in
ace,
a very long time.
the ace of losing the game.
I don't know. Back-to-back Legend Group days. This group might be.
Bro, he's pointing at the Kia logo, bro.
We've seen in such a long
Point
time.
at the team logo, bro.
It's epic. Or it's just